Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Y'all, I saw this right here, and just people believe anything. People believe anything, and people will spend their money on stuff that just doesn't even make sense. Like you just throw your money away. But what this says, y'all, I'm just shaking my head, y'all, because this says Christian church goes viral for selling plots of land in heaven. Like, really? Really? But that's not even the part that I'm really tripping about because these pastors gonna do and say tell y'all whatever it is just to get y'all money, and y'all gonna believe it, and y'all gonna be throwing these people y'all money while y'all living, most of y'all pretty much struggling, trying to make ends meet, trying to keep a roof over your head, trying to keep food on your table, when you throwing your money out to a pastor who's not struggling at all because they paying their bills with your money that you trying to pay your bills with. You know what I'm saying, y'all? It's just crazy, y'all. But what this says is a Christian pastor is going viral for selling plots in heaven for $100 per square meter. He claims that in 2017, God authorized him to sell these plots, guaranteeing purchasers a spot near God's palace, regardless of the plot size. A circulating brochure details the purchase process, showing a middle class house in the sky and a family of four ascending golden step towards it. Payment options include Visa, MasterCard, Google Pay, American Express, and Apple Pay with installment plans available. Y'all, get out of here. This is just oh my goodness, y'all. And just like I said, these pastors, but they gonna do what they gonna do to get y'all money. They gonna do what they gonna do to get y'all money. Now I'm not saying all of them, but you do have a lot of them that's really more concerned with doing God's work than trying to scam people, because you have a whole lot of them that are scammers, and they are in the profession that they are in to scam you because they know. I mean, come on, y'all, just think about it. The churches are not even taxed. Churches are not even taxed. All of that money that they get, that's their money. Government don't have anything to do with that. The church is not taxed. And a whole lot of people, a whole lot of these pastors and all of that, a whole lot of them are in the profession that they are in because they know this. They know that when y'all put y'all money in those collection plates, where that money going, it's not going to where y'all being. Well, let me stop saying that. Let me stop saying that it's not going to where y'all think or being done what y'all think is being done with it. Because just like I said, y'all, a lot of pastors out here and preachers and all of that, a lot of them are in a business that they are in because of their passion to serve God and to do God's will. However, there are a lot of them, a whole lot of them, that are there for the opposite. They don't care about doing God's will. They know that they can go in there and get rich. And a prime example, it's a whole lot of them. We see it often, and we've been seeing it for years. These false prophets and pastors and preachers, and it's just crazy that y'all still running there and get these people, y'all throw these people y'all money like that. Y'all just throw these people y'all money like that, and they're just telling y'all anything. Like this man said that in 2017 God authorized him to sell plots. Why would God just authorize you to sell You're not Jesus. Yes, Jesus was a man that was here on the earth and all of that, but you're not him. That's not what's going on here. That's not what's happening here. Why would he tell you? Why would he authorize you and not any of the other pastors and preachers and the Pope and all that? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, come on, y'all. And it's sad that people really believe this, y'all, because I'm feeling like somebody in this man's congregation, somebody or a few somebodies in this man's congregation, and already paid this man for these plots in heaven. And I'm sure y'all, I'm sure that y'all even have people on with installment plan. Y'all, they said installment plans available. So the installment plan might be something like $5 a week, until you die or something like that. And then the whole time, y'all pastor is getting rich. And you're looking like, $5 is not a lot of money. But come on, y'all. Think about it. No, $5 is not a lot of money. But for what I'm talking about right here, even a dollar is too much, because I don't believe it. I don't believe that. And I don't believe in making these people rich. And as far as them promising y'all plots in heaven and all of, you don't even, how you know you even going to heaven, number one. How do you know you even going to heaven? How do you know that that's even a thing? How do you know that you're going to heaven? You know what I'm saying? All y'all devils and demons running around out here, all of this stuff that y'all doing out here, but yet you just feel like that when you die, you're automatically going to heaven. You're automatically going to heaven. You've been out here doing what you're doing. Not, you don't have a relationship with God at all. You know what I'm saying? You don't do any type of prayers to any type of gods at all. But when you die, you going to heaven? This reminds me, y'all, just about a week or so ago, I did a video. Y'all remember that bishop from Brooklyn, New York, that pastor, what was his name? Lamar Whitehead, the one that they called the Bling Bishop. I made a video about him, y'all, about a week ago, because I saw that he was just sentenced to 9 years in prison for scamming, for scamming people. Now, a lot of y'all might remember him, or a lot of him. He was brought to my attention when his church was robbed on live stream during a service, during a church service. Him and his wife were robbed or something like that, y'all. But that video had went viral. So a lot of y'all probably remember that video. But yeah, him. What he was charged for, y'all, one of the claims was that he scammed a woman out of $90,000 because he was her pastor, and he told her that he was going to take $90,000 and invest it, and as well as purchase her a house. And she believed him because he was her pastor. And now this woman is out of $90,000, even more than that, because she had to file, yeah, it's just, I just can't believe that people are really out here that gullible. A part of that doesn't require you to make a payment every week. They don't require you to pay 10% of your tithes or whatever, however that goes. They don't require that. They don't require you to come in there and make a payment to praise God, to serve God, or to have a relationship with God. Because, like, why are y'all paying these people? Because somebody told y'all that y'all needed to do that? And I'm sure a whole lot of y'all, I'm sure a whole lot of people, I actually know people who've actually said that they didn't believe that, but it's, that they didn't agree with that, but they did it because it's what was, is what was taught to them growing up. That generational thing. Your mother went to this church, her mother went to this church, and and all of that. So it's kind of what you were raised up in, but you still have questions about it, like why you have to go in here and pay these people. And I've actually heard a story from someone who I know personally, but heard a story where either they were late paying their tithes or they hadn't paid their tithes or whatever. So because of that, they weren't allowed to sit in the front of the church. They had to sit in the back of the church because they hadn't made a payment. And it's just like, when I heard that, I just shook my head. And it's just like, I just don't understand how y'all are so, a lot of y'all are so gullible just to go ahead and give these people y'all money. And when I specifically say in my YouTube bio that I'm not going to be making videos based, talking about religions or politics, because people are just so all over the place with it. People believe what they believe, and that's that. And I'm not going to be going back and forth. I believe what I believe. I study my Bible, and I have my Bible studies and my relationship with God and all of that, and I don't have to pay anybody to do it. I don't have to pay anybody to do it. I don't have to worry about somebody telling me that I can't sit in the front of the church because I didn't pay my tithes. Just like they say, y'all, religion really is, churches really are. It's a big business. It's a big business because they don't have, the church doesn't have to pay taxes and all of that. And a lot of these people who are going in to be y'all pastors and all of that, preachers and all of that, they're going in. A lot of them are really going in wholeheartedly with what it's supposed to be, but a lot of them are going in because of the benefits. Because of the benefits. Y'all know that y'all can walk in there, pass around a collection plate. These people gonna believe y'all, give y'all at least 10%. And while somebody is struggling trying to pay their rent, or need food or whatever, can't afford food or whatever. Are y'all? Well, I know a lot of churches are. I'm not saying, just like I'm saying, y'all, I'm not saying this about a lot of churches. I'm not saying this about a lot of pastors and any of that, because there really are some out there whose passion is doing God's work, and that's what they're doing. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about these other ones out here that just want y'all money, and they're not doing anything with y'all money outside of living lavish. But yet y'all keep going in there giving them y'all money because they're telling y'all that God told y'all so. You know what I'm saying, y'all? It's just all crazy to me. Just like I said, I don't want to, whatever your religion or your belief or whatever, that's what it is. But for some of y'all, I'm gonna leave that at that. But before I end this video, y'all, I found something else that goes into more depth with this. But in the process, I also saw that this was posted up it was posted on Facebook on a humorous site. What it says, what we already, I'm not going to read all of this because it was pretty much saying what it was saying over in the Instagram post that I just read. But this does say what I saw with this one. Now, this does say, the church claims to have earned millions of dollars since 2017 from selling these plots in heaven. So y'all know I'm really ready to shake my head, because just like I said, somebody had already paid, all people in that congregation already been paying this pastor, if we're hearing about it now. But as I continued to read, y'all, I also saw that social media users failed to notice that the video is meant to be humorous. So, I mean, the video was posted, and this was the video right here, y'all. But the video was meant to be humorous. But y'all, I don't care. It was meant to be humorous. But now I don't know, about the selling the plots or whatever, but it's still the same thing that these pastors are out here doing. They're out here telling y'all things like this. Y'all believing them, and y'all paying these people. They passing around collection plates every time you step up in every time you step up in the church, and you're digging lint out of your pocket looking for change or looking for whatever to put in a collection plate because you really don't have it. So, just like I said, yeah, this may have been posted as a joke, but these pastors are really out here doing stuff like this. Now, like I said, I don't know about anybody selling plots of land in heaven, But I can guarantee y'all, I'm telling y'all, I can guarantee y'all that if somebody was to actually, if a pastor of a church was to actually tell his congregation this and started doing this, now some people, I'm sure, they gonna question and have things to say, or maybe not. But some people probably will be paying. Some people will probably try to make some type of payment or try to do something because they think that this is, they think that is what it is because pastor told them so. Just like I said about the bling bishop that scammed one of his members out of $90,000, with promises that he made to her. And she believed him because he was her pastor. And I know that y'all want to believe them because y'all want to believe that they really are doing God's will. But just like I said, some of them really are truthful and really are passionate about doing God's will, and others, they more worried about what they can do for themselves, and y'all filling up their collection plate and helping them live lavish. But I know a lot of y'all want to believe these people because you want to believe that God's actually telling these people this. But I don't know. Just like I said, you can believe what you want to believe. I'm gonna believe what I want to believe, and that's gonna be that. But I would never believe that I have to pay somebody to have a relationship with God. I would never believe that, and I would never. I don't have to pay you to have a relationship with God. That's what Jesus died for us for, y'all. And y'all out here paying people. Y'all out here giving up y'all money to these people because they telling you that God told them something. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know y'all, but Anywho, I hope there's not any of y'all that's listening to this video. I hope y'all are not this gullible because that's exactly, how people can get away with scamming people. And why it's so easy for people to scam people. As soon as they say something about God, everybody ready to throw their money in there like God didn't tell him to do that. God didn't tell him to say that. God didn't tell him to take every dime out of your pocket. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So, anywho, y'all, thank y'all for watching this video. I'm out.